I was really, I would say, confused and maybe frustrated about not having a sales process and not really knowing how to make a sale, or
Yeah.
even what was right or wrong, or even just knowing what to say.
Right.
So that was my big thing. And
And what did
also,
it
like,
cost you because of all of that?
I mean,
Because you didn't have a sales pro
it cost me not knowing how to close clients, right? So not
not closing
communicating
clients,
with
right?
clients about the value and then them seeing it, and
Right.
then not being able to make just a sale to help them out at this point. I didn't want to be like a salesman, like one of those like bad reputation things. And
Yeah.
I didn't feel like that was the stuff that I wanted to at least learn. I was like, no. So I think that was one of the big hesitations, that I was like, okay, I want to learn how to help my clients and like help them realize this, but I don't want to be like a used car salesman. I didn't know you guys existed. First of all, like, let's keep that in mind. And
Yeah.
then I think I was doing CPE and I heard your podcast and I was like, oh my God, this exists. I need to do this.
Yeah.
Because I think if I knew something like that existed, I would have signed up before, but I didn't
Yeah.
know. Um,
Right.
so I think it was not like a tipping point. It was more of like, oh, this is what I've been looking
I've
for,
been
kind of thing.
looking for.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. And so, what do you feel have been your biggest successes or wins from doing the 8-week sales mastery class for the last 8 weeks and being a part of the Abundant Accountant family? When, 2 months ago, you didn't even know this existed. And then I think probably you heard it on Earmark CPE, because you can listen to the Abundant Accountant podcast for CPE credits there. Where now you're looking back going, wow, like what are some of the wins and aha moments and successes that you've seen the last 2 months?
Um, well, apart from like, well, first of all, having a sales process, but I think a lot of,
And how do you feel now?
well, definitely with more confidence, more
Mm-hmm.
secure, not only about like the work, which I was already, but I think just having a process to follow it's just definitely helping me taking the clients through it. And if, for some reason they end up still saying no, which has not happened yet. Oh God, it's not about how much you know. I mean, at some point, we all know there's so much to know, right? And you can always
Yeah.
learn. But I don't think sales is about how much you know more than the other person. Especially coming from accountants that are trying to prove that we know.
Yeah.
Because that's what we sell. We sell knowledge, right?
Yeah. Totally.
Um,
Yeah.
so if I had to tell somebody else it would be, it's not about how much you know anymore. At
Awesome.
some point, it's not about how much you know. It's about planning and then really learning your clients.